Hey, this is Ryan from the 540 Show, and for all your vinyl needs, go to Vinyl Visions LLC for any custom decals and screen printing, whether it be a t-shirt or a cool sticker for your window.
Hey, I'm Thomas.
And I'm Ryan, and this is the sports segment.
Boom, this is sports.
I got nervous again, man. I was making sure we were doing the right segment.
And we are talking about
This is
sport.
going to be sports
Correct.
news, okay? We're not going to mix in, anything.
Is this the local flavor, or are we in the what's up, man?
He's
I'm
never
not.
going to let me live that down.
I'm a little confused.
He waited till the very end. He sat there and looked at me stupid while I went through a whole 2 segments. I was like, well, he's not talking about the right thing, but hey, let's just go with it.
We're just gonna run with it. You know what I learned from being on stage when I was in high school and middle school? I did my, play. I started doing plays in high school, but like musical things like that. I've always learned things start going amiss, just run with it.
I've always done that. I've always just been go with it and act like you've been there. But moving forward in the sports segment, Massaponax football got an update on them. They beat Marshall High School last week, 77 to it doesn't matter because they put the brakes on them. It was like 20. It wasn't a close game. It was 77-20 something. They got Patrick Henry Ashland this week, a 7-3 team or an 8-3 team at this point.
Didn't Ponix have like 8 different scorers?
They had 11 different guys score. And
they can't stop them.
They got their offense is clicking. They're wrinkling in the throw. They're just hard to beat right now. Defense is playing great. They have a favorable matchup at home. They'll be at home through the playoffs with Patrick Henry Ashland. That game is set this Friday night, 7 o'clock. Make sure you go there, support the team. This would be a big win, moving one step closer to the goal of a state championship.
We need one. State.
You just
States.
We're not going to shoot anybody at the game. No. Also, getting a win this week, my Redskins got the W in dramatic fashion, as always. They can't seem to just run away with it, but they beat the Minnesota Vikings this week. I was very, very happy about that. We got the Packers coming up on Sunday night. They're limping into this game.
Yeah, they are.
They're very injured at 5, 6, 7 key positions. Defense got torched last week for 45 points against Tennessee Titans. It's looking like a favorable matchup for the Skins, so they probably won't win.
Dude, last week was one of the most exciting just weekends of football I've seen this year.
Yeah, the Cowboys beat the Steelers. That was a great
Great
win for the Cowboys. Obviously,
game.
I despise the Cowboys, but they're hats
Great
off.
game.
I give credit where credit's due. They're playing great. They're running the ball well. Zeke and Dak got something going, a lot like RG3 and Alfred Morris did their rookie year. Even better, though. I'm not going to compare them.
What's your opinion on Tony Romo's concession speech?
I saw that. I liked it. I felt like it's a little too soppy for me. I respected the message and what he was trying to say, but I didn't
Did you think it
needed
was
to be-
really necessary?
It kind of came off as feel sorry for me, and that's not. I think he could have went a different avenue, said the same stuff, but had more of a stern approach, and be like, hey, I'm still going to be ready to play. I'm going to be here, and I'm going to train as a starter until game day, and then where they put me is where they put me.
And I feel bad for Tony. I do. I supported him.
It sucks, but
this is what everyone's been saying, though. Like his careers.
But if you look back over the career of football, I mean, this happens all the time. Somebody gets injured, a quarterback gets injured, who's playing well, always have played well, but the guy that comes in just gels with the team, the chemistry, everything's there.
Yep.
And you have that decision, like with Tom Brady and Drew Bledsoe.
Vinny Testaverde went down, and then Tom's been the guy.
Or no, it was Drew Bledsoe.
Drew Bledsoe was before who?
Tom Brady.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was Vinny.
Vinny played for the Jets.
Vinny and the Jets.
Chad Pennington might have came in and got
okay.
in the room.
My names are all upside down.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. When just like that, Drew Bledsoe, they had to make that call late in the year, and that's what happened. So I think it's the right move. Dak Prescott obviously has the team. The team seems to have great chemistry with him. They're just doing everything good. They look great right now. They're the far away best team in the NFC right now. And over on the AFC side, the Raiders, they're moving on with more wins. They're up to 7-2, so they're looking good. They're going to be tough to beat on that side. The Patriots lost to the Seahawks, so they dropped a game at home in Foxborough, which is you never see that.
Yeah,
so.
I didn't. Is this all off the top of the dome piece? Because this is really impressive right now.
Yep.
Jeez. I haven't seen you look at your phone too many times in
No.
your rant. And I was like, yo, my man know something about sports.
Yeah, so that's all been but the Seahawks came in and beat the Patriots at Foxborough, and that is impressive. That's hard to do. Rob Gronkowski got hurt. Did you catch the end of that game?
I didn't catch the end of it. No, I saw the Gronk hit, and
It's funny because the game ended on the Patriots on the goal line trying to score a touchdown to win the game, and the Seattle stopped them. Kind of ironic to the Super Bowl. And the Patriots did the same. They threw the ball on 4th down instead of just running it in. They just didn't. They were trying to do this. They were on the one, and they were so sure they were going to score that they were eating up clock, trying to score and not give them any time to go kick a field goal because they just would have tied the game.
Got you.
So that's what. Yeah. So
it all backfired on them.
It all backfired. Yeah, it all backfired, and it looked really dumb that you ran like a QB sneak from the 2 on 1st down, didn't get it, and then just it was kind of like weird. They were so sure they were going to score, and it didn't happen. And that was Bill Belichick got outsmarted. You never see that, but he got a little bit outsmarted on that one.
I mean, nobody's perfect.
The Seahawks did something very crazy too. Is they tried to go for 2 and put the game completely out of reach. So they scored with 3 or 4 minutes left. They tried to go for 2 and put them up 9 and make it a ball game instead of just kicking the extra point and making it 8. And so they had a 7-point lead, but they were like, if we get a 2-point, make it 9, that's 2 scores, that's ball game.
Right.
So they tried to do it, they didn't get it. So and I kind of thought maybe if the Patriots score, the right back at you kind of deal, they would have went for 2 to try to win the game, and that would have been kind of like a right back at you situation.
It's funny. I really wanted to watch that game. It's funny that I missed it because I was literally on the couch like, yo, I want to watch, because that was the evening game, right? The 8-something game.
Yeah, it was a late game.
And I was sitting there watching, and I was like, man, if I go lay down in the bedroom, I'm going to fall asleep. But if I sit on the couch, I'm going to watch this game. And sure enough, I went lay down, I passed out, and then, boop, best game all weekend. Missed it. No, I don't know about the best, but it was definitely up there.
Since you missed that one, I'll give you a couple good games this week, and we'll pick them. How about that?
That sounds good to me, man.
All right.
What we got?
Obviously, we're going to go with the Skins. We do that every week. Redskins, Packers. It's Sunday Night Football. They're coming to FedEx Field. Before I state my pick, the Packers are very injured. 2 of their best offensive linemen are doubtful. Clay Matthews is limited in practice still. Not sure if he's going to play. They don't really have a running back. They're not looking good. I have seen Aaron Rodgers do this where he just comes back to life and superhuman. That happened to us last time, though. They limped into the playoffs last year.
I remember that.
He wasn't playing well, and all of a sudden he started playing well.
Yep.
I don't bank on that happening twice. I think the Redskins are playing better. I think they're the better team right now. On paper, they're the better team. I think the Skins get this W in a place they don't usually win, prime time.
Prime time.
Their prime time stats are really bad.
I'm picking the Skins just because I don't really like what Green Bay's doing this year. I'm a big Aaron Rodgers fan. Not seeing it.
Yep.
Not seeing it.
All right, so we got me and you picking the Skins there. 4:25 game, Eagles at Seahawks. Eagles have been playing really well. Their defense has been a surprise to me. They beat the Falcons. They shut down the Falcons' high-potent offense and got a win at home. But going on the road to Seattle, I think is going to be too tough of a task. I got Seattle.
You got Seattle? Okay. I was going to take Seattle, too, so we might have to do more than 5.
That's fine. Wentz in that situation on the road in Seattle, that's a very tough road start for him as a rookie quarterback.
And by the way, hey, listeners, send in your results. Send in your results for the pick'em after this weekend. You beat Ryan and I. I'm sending you a T-shirt for free.
You heard it here first. And we have Cardinals at Vikings, 2 teams that need a win in a bad way. The Vikings have lost 4 straight after starting 5-0. The Cardinals are 4-4-1. They're just floating with being mediocre. So they need to get this win to really get their season going. I hope they lose because Skins play them in a couple weeks, and they actually play them next week.
You need them deflated.
Yeah, we play them 2 weeks, sorry. But yes, I want them to be, out of the picture when we play them so they don't have much to play for. If they're in the playoff picture, going to Arizona is a tough place. I think that the Vikings lose this game, though. I think the Cardinals win this game.
Okay, you're going Cardinals?
I think the Cardinals are going to go put the Vikings out of their misery at their place. They're going to lose their 5th game in a row, and I think that's going to be trouble. Although that division is up for grabs. Everybody in the NFC North could make the playoffs except for the Bears.
I'm going Vikings for just to make it different.
Okay, yeah. That's a good pick, though. They're at home,
and
that's
they've
what
lost
I figured 4 in a row, so theory tells you they're probably going to get a win.
You see that, what's his name, Jared Goff?
Yeah, he's going to start for the Rams.
He's starting. That stinks, though. You know why? Because, to me, that means 17, what's his name? I don't know his name, but I can't think of it right now. What's his name?
Oh, the quarterback that was just starting.
Yeah.
Chase Keenum.
Keenum.
Yeah.
It sucks for him because he's played this many games and
he's played terrible though.
Yeah,
they've given him every chance.
I know, and that's why I feel bad for him because he can only blame himself.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Their offense is so bad. It's like when I watched the Vikings the other day, I've never seen a more like let's line it up and try to run it down their throat type of team. That does not work in the NFL anymore.
Yeah.
These 22 plus men pushing contests, they don't really work.
They used to.
They used to, but not anymore because everybody's bigger, stronger, and faster.
Yeah.
When I watched the Vikings so many times on 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, they just were so content with handing it off up the middle and seeing if we can get it. And we were just stuffing it every time. They run a bootleg. They run a little play action. They run a little waggle, anything other than that. And that's kind of what I see, too much of in the NFL nowadays.
Yeah.
Is they need to be more creative on 3rd down.
Yeah, that's very
and that
fair
goes
argument.
and that
Very
goes for
fair
the
argument.
Vikings. That's why I just don't like what they have on offense. I think the Cardinals might be able to score some points.
Right. It's kind of hard to decide who's gonna win that.
But Todd Gurley's got to get going for that Rams team.
Yeah.
He has had a really bad year, and everybody had really high expectations for him this year.
Yeah.
They said they're going to try to run the ball a lot to, get Goff, get his feet wet so he can make some throws.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I think Goff's. I don't think he's a bust, but I don't believe in Goff.
I haven't seen him yet.
Not yet.
Him.
Just
well,
from
obviously, obviously he hasn't played a game yet.
Well, just from what I've seen in preseason, and I watched Hard Knocks, and when I watch Hard Knocks, I feel like I get a really good understanding of the guys, and I don't see it in Goff. I don't see it in Goff. Hey, Goff, if you're listening to this, man, I really respect your hustle. You got to show it to me personally. You got to. I'm not saying you can't do it, but I'm the guy that I just got to see it. I got to see it, and when you do it, feel free to tweet me and tell me to keep my mouth shut next time, and I'll make sure I do that.
Yep, that's cool. So we got, 2 more games to pick?
Let's get it. We got 3 so far.
All right, so let's pick 2 more. Let's go with DeAndre and the Bears. Bears at Giants.
See,
I'm going with Giants. Giants are hot.
I'm going to go Bears. I'm a surprise win from the Bears. Eli's throwing six interceptions.
That would be it. that's Eli can have that game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And so can the guy on the other team, Jay Cutler. So we'll see what that one. So you're taking the Bears?
I sure am.
All right, and last one to finish up the sports segment. Monday Night Football, Texans at Raiders. The Raiders are hot. Texans are also 6-3. A real quiet 6-3 because they're not real flashy, but they're just getting it done. I'll take the Raiders.
You take the Raiders. I got the Texans.
All right.
I've liked the Texans since I saw Hard Knocks, and I got to see inside their training facility, and I really got a really good understanding and respect for their hustle.
That's funny. You've been watch Hard Knocks on everybody.
That's how I get a gauge on them.
So check back. We'll have the winner next week, and we'll let you know how we did, and I'm gonna win. But thanks for everybody for listening. This was the 10th episode of the Ty 40 Show. I'm Ryan. Thomas will close us out and give you everything you didn't know about the Facebook and everything like that.
Absolutely, man. Hey, you guys are used to it now, but I'm going to tell you again, make sure you're going to the540show.libsyn.com. Also, make sure you see us at our central hub, www.facebook.com/540show. Hey, man, go holla at Andy, man. Get at him for any of your custom vinyls, man. That's VinylVisionsLLC.com. You can also get us, Vinyl Visions LLC /collections/540 show. Hey, man, it's Thomas.
I'm Ryan.
Hey, and it's the 540 show.
Peace.